Well, it's ironic, but by watching these comedians, we actually end up hearing about some news things that you wouldn't have otherwise heard about. It's taken a comedian to point out to us that things have gotten way too crazy. And that in itself is ironic, but it's always been the court jesters that speak truth to power and at least sometimes don't have their heads cut off.
I watch them because they really give good, clear information about things that they're concerned about in a way that moves me to both laugh and to maybe go and look a little deeper into things.
Why do you watch The Daily Show? Or Colbert, yeah.
Because I think they're funny and they're relevant and they're incredibly intelligent. I think that they're actually much smarter than most pundits you see on the real news.
Yeah,
we're big fans.
Yeah?
Big fans every day.
And why do you watch?
Because they actually provide a sane commentary on the crazy stuff that goes on the news channels. I'm a journalist by profession, so I totally understand where they're coming from.
And they provide a fair representation of what's going on, and especially with the whole summer, there was such a big spike in anti-Muslim rhetoric all over the news. So we went to Jon Stewart and Colbert also for just a
we went on the show.
Good perspective on what's going on.
A lot of heart.
Come on, kiddo. Well, we watch it because we think it's funny and because we think it's better take on certain aspects of the news and reality than you get from some other sources, I think.
They seem smarter and more honest than most everyone else on TV.
Yeah.
Two things I value.
Sadly enough, because it's the best news on television. It's a little sad when the comedy is news and the news is comedy, but it's I think they have the most integrity, the most unbiased reviews of the situations, and it's just a great show.
Oh, why do I watch?
Yeah.
Because it's entertaining. So, I mean, you can still get information, but at least it's not as dire as it normally is on the regular news.
Why? It's entertaining. It's a very good critique, I think, of the political system, even though it's been criticized as being sort of negative politics because it's always criticizing, never producing. But I think it's just a very sane view of politics, something different from like Glenn Beck and O'Reilly, and I like it a lot. Very entertaining.
I find satires in general are good places to look for insight, political insight especially. Not really politically minded, but that itself, the show, helps me at least understand politics.
His commentary on the state of affairs in the world and
it's both its content and its comedy. It has both. So why would you not be entertained and at the same time become informed?
Because it's hilarious. Because it's an interesting way of staying in touch with what's going on in the world, and it's funny.
To be honest, it's a really amusing way to get news, and I feel like I actually do get news from it.
I think you're going to get bias wherever you get the news, so you might as well get bias from people who are a little bit more honest about it.
Why do you think Canadians are so overrepresented as viewers of The Daily Show? Speaking as a Canadian now, we're all Canadians here.
I think it probably has something to do with our smug sense of superiority. Very sarcastic, and we like to pretend that we're more informed.
I think I'm a lot more informed about politics than I would be otherwise, because I really would not watch a regular news station for 2 hours to try to get news, whatever politics is going on. And so really I do think I am a lot more informed about politics in general thanks to The Daily Show and The Colbert Report. I also think that I do feel like I want to take action more. It's not like, oh, well, it's funny, ha ha ha, I'm not going to do anything. I do feel like I do, while I might not be outside picketing everything and pulling a lot of signs, I do feel like I want to have at least, what a limited citizen's role of voting and this and that, and at least voicing my opinion in a few places online, and just getting out there as much as I can. You know, I can't devote a lot of time to it, but I do try. So.
I think we are the most informed watching The Daily Show because it takes all the BS media politics out of it. If you ask me, it's not really you know, like some people said, he spends a lot to the left. That's okay, but he still hits both sides just as hard. And I think it comes across that no one is always right all the time. And I think it comes out that you need to just think first. And I think a lot of people would be better off.